Apparently we're about to get a visit. Here comes Lieutenant, what was his name? Dunbar, Lieutenant Dunbar. I see he's bringing somebody with no stripes on either, so he must be the captain. Am I being detained or placed under arrest?
You're being detained.
On suspicion of?
Violation of Virginia traffic code.
Which is?
Stop where you are, sir. Stop
You can't detain me for a traffic code.
Where you are.
No. Am I being placed under arrest?
No, I just told you you're being detained.
For?
Violation
Which
of
code?
Virginia traffic code.
Which code?
You are impeding the flow of traffic.
How?
By maliciously impeding the flow of traffic, pushing the traffic signal light to hold up traffic so you can walk out into the crosswalk and hold up your signs. You're more than welcome to use a crosswalk as a public conveyance to move to and fro.
I did, and I crossed the street.
Obstruct the flow of traffic.
I didn't obstruct the traffic.
On the sidewalk or
the crosswalk.
Or the vehicle traffic.
I've not obstructed anybody. Who's your complainant?
This is your.
You're complaining that I'm blocking your traffic? I didn't block you.
This is your warning.
Warn me. Warn me.
In the court.
For?
This is your warning.
What code?
You should have been listening.
I want to ask you which code specifically. I just want to know exactly specifically what code it is.
That's your verbal warning.
But if you can't cite the code, then you haven't told me anything. You see, if you're just going to come out here and say it's the code, but you don't tell me what code section it is, it doesn't really mean anything.
It'll be written on your summons.
Well, why don't you go ahead and write that summons while you're in there, because I'm about to go push the button when we get back over here. I can't wait to see you in court. A lieutenant dragging somebody to court say they're maliciously pushing the crosswalk button. This is going to be excellent. Excellent. Are you a captain? You have to identify yourself, right? You have to even at least your name. You don't have any stripes on, so I assume you're not a sergeant or below. Hey, I sure hope you don't disturb any traffic. Jenkins. Is it Captain Jenkins?
Right.
You're just not going to identify yourself? You know that's the code too, right?
Really?
Yeah. Come on, fellas, it's walking time. It's walking time. Come on, let's walk. Look, they came out here to harass me. They said that I was maliciously pressing the crosswalk button. Now I'm holding up traffic. Now I'm pushing the button too many times to come out here and walk and put the message out. Came all the way here with a lieutenant and a captain. A lieutenant and a captain to come out here and tell me he's gonna write me a summons for maliciously pushing the crosswalk button. Nonsense. Who?
By the way, you're no longer detained. You are free to leave.
Yep, and if I'm free to leave, I'm free to stay.
I just want to make sure you understood. You're free to leave.
Oh, trust me, I've understood way more than you want to believe. Dude, they came out there and harassed me the other day, them two young black officers that came out there on the street. They got about 30,000 hits in the past week, man. This is gonna be great. I wasn't even planning on making a video today, but here you came out here to throw your weight around about maliciously pressing the crosswalk button. This is excellent. I even remember to turn my camera sideways because all my new subscribers and stuff, they were all bitching at me because I had the phone the vertical way, but it's just easier to hold. This is excellent. I couldn't have asked for a better thing. I'll be sure and bring you guys up tonight when I get to the city council meeting too. I already had things to talk about, but I'll try and squeeze as much in as I can in my 3 minutes. You know the mayor's my dentist, right? I'm not trying to name drop or anything, but it's the truth. All right, did you have any more questions for me? How many times am I allowed to press it? Is there a sort of set amount of times? Or is it just at your discretion? How many times is too many times? Because I need some sort of clarification. Can I talk to a captain? I am. I need to speak to somebody in internal affairs, please.
Talk to one in the window. We'll be more than happy to assist you.
I'll fill out a sheet right there. You never did say, was that Captain Jenkins?
Take care. Have a good day.
You're not going to identify yourself, Mr. Jenkins? You're just going to come out there and document this, but you're not going to identify yourself? Uh-oh, and he got the sheriffs. And the sheriffs.
Right.
You guys break any laws today? You never break laws, do you? Big tough guys come out there, can't stand somebody's message, going to tell them maliciously pressing the crosswalk button. That is hilarious. I couldn't have asked for you to write a better script than that, other than when the police chief told me that it was trespassing to walk on the grass. That was pretty funny. They liked that one too. I don't know why you're walking away. I'm about to go over there and push the button. Don't you guys need to secure the scene, make sure I'm not maliciously pressing it too many times? Just gonna walk away, not even identify himself, other than Jenkins. And he wouldn't even say that. He just made me read it off of his name tag there. Put up your laptop. Get yourself all nice and comfy and cozy in there. There he goes, running away. Come out and run his mouth, and then run away. Can't even cite the fucking law. Run his mouth and then cite the law. So as you can see here, we're having a little bit of sign difficulty. So we're gonna attempt to remedy this. I think I just turned the thing upside down. My sign's off here for a second. I see we got another troop of folks moving this way. We want to let them walk by, give them a few questions, see if they got any answers, and then I'm gonna smoke a cigarette, try and fix these signs here. Still got a little bit of time left. Hey, did you know that captain says that you can maliciously press the crosswalk button too many times? That's apparently a state code violation.
I didn't know that, sir.
Yeah, no, nobody ever speaks for anybody else except when it's a gang of 5 or 6 of you, and everybody knows everything. Blue privilege is white privilege. Even you, non-white guy, you enjoying that white man power? I know they do. That's why the lieutenant and the captain came out there to run his mouth. Tell me about maliciously pressing the crosswalk sign. I didn't know that was a crime. Crossing the street too many times, I guess. He said if I do it, he's gonna write me a summons. How about you guys? Did you know that? Did you know that the lieutenant and the captain think that you can charge somebody with maliciously pressing the crosswalk button too many times? Did you know that?
Man, you look familiar.
Do I? Who do I look like? Somebody you know or somebody you beat up? Both? You look like somebody I beat up? You like beating up white guys? Get that power trip, they put you on the team, you get to act like a white guy to poor people, right? Oh, you sheriff, huh? I can tell where you wear your belt. Look like a guy in a damn jumpsuit. You guys lost? You need some directions? That's the police lobby, records, and community room is right that way. You guys having some training today? Got that big clip bag on there like you can go out to the range or something, for God's sakes. Make sure you don't break any laws or violate the Constitution today. Trust me, I don't. I'm in the safest place possible. So anyways, now I'm gonna go over here and smoke a cigarette, fix the signs for a minute, call Susie, let her know what's going on, and then we'll get back to it for a while because we got a little more time before the day ends. Uh-oh, maybe, hold on a second, we got somebody out here walking around. Oh, they took the secret entrance. They went through one door just to go through the other door to go to the secret entrance over there on the private property. What we got out here today? Who's out here cleaning it up? Don't touch my property. That doesn't belong to you, that belongs to me. You're gonna have to give that back. Chief, I'm gonna ask you to put my property down right now. It doesn't belong to you.
Can't put stuff on the property.
I can put the stuff on the property.
Don't get it, don't.
Excuse me? So now you're stealing my property when the code that you cited about the sign specifically exempts flags of any nation.
You can't post stuff. I told you.
I certainly can. It's not on the public right-of-way. Would you like to see the map that the guy in the GIS office sent me that shows the public right-of-way ends at the edge of the sidewalk?
I'm gonna put it in the property.
Well, I'm gonna go over here with you, and I need you to see that form that you're gonna fill out for seizing property.
Not right now.
Yeah? As soon as you get done with it. Hey, careful with my stuff. This is expensive stuff.
Have a good day, Mr. McVeigh.
I'm having an even better day. I thought the lieutenant and the captain coming out there and telling me he was going to give me a summons for maliciously pressing the crosswalk button was great, but this is even better. A police chief of the 4th largest police department in the state of Virginia is going to seize a man's upside-down American flag. America, baby! Oh, make them faces again, lady. Go ahead.
Mr. McVeigh, get away. You can't arrest.
We got a training class going in.
So, you've stolen my property.
So I'm telling you now, don't interact with the females.
She just made faces at me. You gonna let her make faces at me?
Mr. McVeigh, step back out here. Step over.
Excuse me?
Step
I'm
back.
here to talk to somebody in internal affairs.
You need to leave.
I'm asking to speak to somebody in internal affairs.
We're asking you to leave.
You're gonna physically remove me? The chief of police is physically removing me.
We're just escorting you out.
For?
Being disruptive.
I wasn't disrupting anything. I want to speak to somebody in internal affairs.
Mr.
Excuse me, you're
Mr.
now going to
Mayor.
be under arrest for
Mr.
assault and
Mayor.
battery if you put your hands on me again.
You're under
Look
arrest.
at you now. I'm under arrest for.
You're under arrest.
For what?
This is your last one.
What did I do? What crime did I commit?
Stop resisting, sir.
What crime did I commit?
You're under arrest.
Well, for what crime? That's all I'm asking. What crime I committed?
If you just give us 1 second, sir.
Sir, can you go to the store, please?
You want patrol unit? Yeah. Well, no.
Look at that.
Just relax, okay?
I'm relaxed, brother.
Relax.
I'm relaxed. I can't believe that the chief of police just stole my flag and then arrested me and won't even tell me what the crime is until the handcuffs were off. After this gentleman just came out there and told me he was going to write me a summons for pressing the crosswalk button maliciously. This is ridiculous. That's what you swore you're on to go for?
Cuff key.
I got one of my keys right here in my left jacket pocket.
All right, I'll make sure and take this one.
I bet.
Before we transfer, okay?
I bet. Is that what you swore you're on? All enemies foreign into message, brother.
I got it.
You know which one you are?
Just relax.
I'm not stressed out. There's Captain Pete Jim. Is that what everybody wanted? Brother, you can't assault my property. I wasn't bothering anybody outside. And now it's police property that I'm allowed to post my.
You're good, man. You're good. Go ahead and go upstairs. You're good. You good, boss?
Yeah, wait till the unit gets here.
Okay. Are they already en route, boss? Chief, are they already en route, or should I call one?
No, they call.
Okay. You guys good? Yeah? Okay. Sir, how are you?
Please 581 at headquarters represent transporting of peaches.
How you doing, sir? Good. If you'll use the right door and stay to the right when you go in, please. Thank you. Have a safe one. Thank you, sir.
I don't know about the park. I think it's
Okay. I'm roll. Are you hot already? No. Okay. I'm hot. If you'll go hot, we got a gentleman by the name of Chris McVeigh. You familiar with him?
Yes.
Okay. So make sure you're hot. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Have you got room in the front seat? Take the chief with you.
I can make room.
Okay. So chief's gonna swear out the warrant, so he's gonna ride down with you and swear out the warrant to it.
Yes, sir.
And you have to give him a ride back here afterwards. So.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
All right, I'll make room.
Yes, sir.
Can you hand this to him while I speak?
Hand this to whom? Yes, sir. This is the gentleman's property. I'm gonna hold on to it until you take it.
You ain't got room, I can just follow you. Jump
I got room, sir.
me and you, brother. Okay. Put him in the back. I don't want you double checking that drive.
Roger that, sir.
You ready, sir?
Yep.
The door here?
I got his property and I'm rolling X on.
Sure, spread your feet for me.
Yeah. Don't resist. Don't turn around. Don't even look. Money, $27. Can you get that there, Captain Teaching, please? Car blows away. That's all we got, man. You don't think my bond's gonna be $27, do you?
All right, go ahead and have a seat in here.
Somebody grab that money.
Yeah, we'll get it. I'll count it in front of you.
I know how much it's there, bud. $27. $7 and she gave me a 20 to go get you. Buckle up, it's the law.
Sir, please count that while you have somebody.
Yeah,
as a
I was
witness,
gonna
please.
count it in front of him. He said it was 27, so we have 25,
7.
6, 7.
Here's his property, sir.
Okay.
You see what's in it, yes?
Yeah.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
Hit the video. Let's talk for a minute.
I'm off. Gents good?
Let's just talk for a minute.
I'm going back on.
Okay. You got it?
I'm just gonna stick it in the middle, sir. $12.13.
1213.
Myself and Unit 1 will be transporting one male to booking.
Airport.
Unit 435.
435.
Unit 435. I'll be out on follow-up 605. Had a busy one today or not too bad?
I was pretty busy today, sir. Central Precinct changed the hours the evening shift comes in, so they come in at 3 now, so there's a bit of an adjustment for day shift.
Is it rock and roll around 3 o'clock? Start picking up?
Yeah, it starts picking up probably around 1:30, 2 o'clock, so.
Lieutenant Dunbar didn't see you do that. The other day when I was over here, he told me that it's the code that you must turn into that inside lane when you're making a turn. That's why it wasn't such a big deal. That guy left your training last time, almost hit me. And he's supposed to wait for the pedestrians to cross according to the code, too. Does that mean you're going to be in court for me, Chief?
Yes.
Excellent. I know you're a busy man. I hope to expedite that. Don't make us wait 3 months.
Patton and Kingsbury. Patton and Kingsbury.
Can you at least tell me what was the action that I committed?
Refusing to leave and being disorderly.
Well, no, see, disorderly conduct says that it can't be alleged on mere display of evidence of reward. There must be concomitant action that's not otherwise enumerated as illegal under the code. And certain words, they have to be directed to the person to pretend to provoke a physical, violent response, and the person's so directed at. So
yeah, it's pretty much the way you acted during. Well, I told you there was a class going on, yelling at the lady behind the glass. When I told you to leave,
behind the glass and making faces at
when I
me,
told
so
you to leave and you refused to,
I
tried to walk you to
somebody
the
in
door.
internal affairs.
Well, when I told you not right now, that you were being disorderly and remove you, and you refused and stepped towards me, that was
But
enough.
you hadn't elucidated a specific reason behind being disorderly other than you just didn't
I
want me
believe
there.
we'll let the magistrate decide, but I believe telling you that you can't yell
we know how
you
that's
can't
going
land
to
in
turn out,
headquarters
don't we?
and you can't yell and disrupt the class. I would say that is exactly why I asked you to leave first, and your actions took it to another
make
level.
that argument in court, but we know how it's going to turn out at the magistrate.
You never know.
Oh yeah, I do know. The magistrates are afraid of you guys too.
They don't work for us.
They don't work directly for you, but they don't have any reason to doubt you either.
I think they'll look at me and you as equal and give your probable cause and mine.
You won't admit it, but you're in for a rude awakening and surprise.
Why is that?
They're not going to treat you and me as equal. If we were equal, then you wouldn't have come out there and taken my property.
Well, I didn't even see you. All I saw was the flag. I didn't see you.
You've been out there every time I protested, and you haven't had.
I've never seen that flag in a tree before.
Well, then you haven't been paying very much attention because every time
I can tell you, I can tell you, my friend. There's a lot going on in the city. You know, I don't get to sit and watch. But every time I've seen you, you've just been walking. Well, most times you're walking there on the sidewalk. One time you were back there by the fence, but
by the fence.
most times I've seen you, it's you're
you're
walking. I've never seen you. The one time I've seen you put some signs on the grass.
Yep, and the officer Stanley came and took them. He summarily executed the Codes and Compliance Office law.
And then
even though it says it's a Code and Compliance Office,
I've never seen the flag in the tree left alone. I thought you had left. I didn't see your car on the property either. Did you park there?
Yeah, I learned my lesson with that too when you told me about trespassing and you threatened to have my vehicle towed if I didn't have official business and I park on the public streets.
I threatened to tow your vehicle. I don't think so.
And the other folks you had out with her that day. I mean,
I don't think
the
I
video's
ever told
online.
you
You're more than happy to watch. You can watch it and you can see.
I don't think I ever said anything about towing your vehicle.
You said if I didn't have official business, that's what you told my wife. That if she didn't have official business, then she needed to remove her vehicle from the parking lot. And she came down there almost in tears and told me that you were going to tow the car.
I think you're mistaken. I don't think that was me.
Well, we can go to the video. It's on there.
On where?
Online.
I don't do that Facebook
stuff.
I'm not well versed in all that.
42,000 people watch your officers come out there and tell me to stop calling 911 the other day in the past week. And I hadn't even called 911 to begin with. They look like fools. Most people think.
Is your car secure, Mr. McVeigh? Is it locked?
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, I don't want anything to.
Yeah, I'm sure you don't
just
want
trying to
anything
look
to happen to it. I know. My safety, security. It's all right. If I didn't feel secure, I wouldn't have left it that way.
I don't even know where. I don't even know where it is. I was just asking.
That's even better.
Okay.
It's not hard to find. Technically, I guess it's on your property because I'm parked on the sidewalk that ends over there on that side street.
Christmas Day, just so we're on the probably see hear me. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in court of law. You have the right to an attorney. If you can't afford an attorney, the court will appoint one for you during this or any future interview the police might have with you.
Excellent.
You understand the rights I'll explain to you?
I do.
You understand the charges against you? Not that you agree with them. Do you understand what you're being charged with?
No, I understand what you're alleging I'm charged with. I don't understand the reasoning.
Yeah, that's fine. But what I'm charging you with is disorderly conduct.
Okay.
I just have to make sure that I tell you, and I want to advise you of your rights so you know what they are.
All of a sudden now you're worried about my rights.
No, I just wanted to explain it to you as we're driving down here. I want you to know. We do that with anybody that's arrested.
Make sure you speak up so this body cam thing here.
I don't have one on.
Request this one too, because I told you I wanted to be arrested by a chief, and I guess now I got my chance.
You wanted to be arrested?
I said, see, I don't think you pay very much attention to
I didn't hear what you said.
That's what I said to you the day that you told me that I was trespassing by walking on the grass.
No, you were walking on the back fence harassing men and women.
Outside of the fence.
Yeah, but that's not a common area.
That's what a fence does, is it delineates an area from another.
No. And I didn't know that you wanted to be arrested. Why would you want to be arrested?
Oh, I didn't know the chiefs actually exercise their authority.
Oh, I'm no better than anybody else, man.
That's for sure.
Why would anybody want to be arrested? That doesn't sound normal.
Well, because my rights are important to me, and the fact that you feel necessary to arrest me to stop me from engaging my First Amendment right to protest is plenty justification for you to arrest me, because now you have to go to court and explain to a judge why you think an upside-down flag being used in an act of protest.
That's not what you're under. I didn't arrest you for protesting, sir.
You came out there. The only reason I followed you in is because you had my property.
You can't abandon it. You didn't have your
I
property.
didn't
It was in a
abandon
tree. You can't stick a flag in the tree and walk away from it and leave it on our property. That's abandoned
While
property.
I was out there protesting, and the only
You were
reason
nowhere
I was
around the flag, and I have
because
an
I
assistant
came
chief.
inside with your lieutenant and your captain when they came out there to threaten me with a summons for maliciously.
You were with the lieutenant and captain when we walked outside? Inside the building?
I had just walked back from
You weren't
the
inside
street
the
into the building, and then I went with the captain as he got in his car and left, and I sat on the wall for a second to get my signs together, and then I
didn't see anywhere around.
Come in, and I went.
But I want to be clear, you're not under arrest for the flag, you're under arrest for your actions inside the building.
Yeah, I understand.
I respect your right. I respect your right to protest and free speech, but not abandoned. You just can't have abandoned property.
It wasn't abandoned. I was there.
I would debate that a magistrate and a jury would disagree with that.
We'll see. I think the ACLU is going to feel a little differently too.
I think they would say that you can have it in your possession, protest, but you can't put it on under someone else's. It's kind of like just putting it in somebody else's front yard. You can't do that.
Except that's not private property.
But it's abandoned property.
It's not abandoned. I was there.
I think that's our. We'll see how the magistrate looks at that.
You didn't charge me with that, so I don't
You're
know
right.
why you would bring up irrelevant information to a
You
magistrate.
said I arrested you for protesting. I didn't. You're not under arrest for protesting.
Convenient to forget all the context until it's convenient. Why I was in the building.
You'll hear me say in front of the magistrate everything I just said to you.
This is what they tell you at magistrate hearing, Your Honor, sir, is that you can save all that for court. You'll get to tell your whole story.
They'll say that to me?
No, they'll say that to me. You get to tell your whole side of the story first. Anything you feel is
Right.
important.
And then
I'll go to, so say, do you have anything to say? And I'll say, well, this is how I feel about it. And they'll be like, well, save all that for court. This is not that kind of hearing.
No, I don't. I think it's a probable cause hearing.
I have one male on probable cause.
They don't listen to
I disagree. I don't believe that. I think they'll listen to you.
brother, you've never been on the other side of your glass.
The other side of what?
Your glass here. You knows where you could shut me up even if you didn't feel like you could. Or your bulletproof glass at the station or cars and Sally Court here. You're never on that side of it, so you don't have any.
I've been doing law enforcement for 30 years,
You've
25
never been
years.
arrested.
I've been in front of a magistrate. I've never heard a magistrate say, we don't want to hear what you have to say. Well, people that are intoxicated, they, can't,
You guess you didn't watch my probable cause hearing with Brian Fair then.
Who's Brian Farrell?
That's the police officer that started all this that I talked with you about with the first time we met.
Oh, from
Virginia police officer that attacked
No,
me like he did.
I thought you were arrested.
Me with the crime.
I thought you were arrested in Chesapeake.
He's a Virginia Beach officer that
that's right. It happened.
Chesapeake, and they called his friends to have me arrested because...
Wasn't that the same issue? Weren't you yelling at a clerk?
No, I wasn't yelling at anybody.
12:13 arrived at booking.
The clerk ignored my wife. My wife spoke up to his immediate supervisor. He laughed at my wife, and I spoke up to him, and we paid our bill and left.
We're gonna have to secure all our stuff in here first. Well, any weapons and magazines.
Take the whole holster off or just the...
I do because I have it, but I usually put it in my lockbox. But
Oh, you're all fancy, brother. I'm just gonna go bottom right. How about magazines, anything else?
yeah, magazines supposed to go.
You dealt with this guy before?
Yeah. One of his first times, actually.
Yeah, that's all that goes in?
Yeah, just any kind of weapon or anything like that that you have.
I don't understand why you want to be arrested. I don't get what he's trying to... I don't get it.
Well, trying to get on YouTube, I guess. Or get people to watch his stuff.
Asp or no?
Yeah, aspirin go in there.
They want the aspirin.
I guess anything that can, any kind of weapon or...
Last week, I did a tour of the facility. 3 hours. 3 hours. How long have you been on the department?
6 years, sir.
Oh, you got it lit, man. You got it lit.
You step out, sir? Gonna be heading this way to this door right here. Stand right here for me.
I'm not going anywhere, boss. Wonder how much this one's gonna cost me. Yeah, I got a $2,000 fine on this road I found that last time. Here? No, that's the one in Texas. Still got $13,000 in that hole. So that'd be great. I think go 13. Well, $2,000 each on the 2 misdemeanors, disorderly conduct and obstruction of justice. And then court costs, of course, and fine, you know, the fees and all that stuff adds about another $3 or $4 grand because I had a felony jury trial. And then, of course, I had a jury trial for the disorderly charge. I appealed them from General District Court, and then I was denied my preliminary hearing because my first attorney gave me my representation letter to give to the judge, and apparently he waived my preliminary hearing and they just went with the indictment. So they rolled out all up de novo, even with the felony, which took 14 months to get the trial, even though the videos clearly show otherwise.
You stand here and face the wall for me. All right, I gotta do another pat down for you. You have a belt on?
I do.
All right, I gotta take your belt off.
I understand. My shoelaces too.
Nope, just your belt.
Push it towards and then pull. You're not gonna be pleased with me tonight. Yep. Every time I leave the house, man, she says 3 things to me. I love you, drive safe, and come back to us.
Put that in his property.
I will. I'm more concerned with my phone. Phone and everything else just being proper. Yeah, but what's going to be taken off of there? We'll look at it, but we don't release stuff.